When the whole East Coast versus West Coast beef was going on, did Puffy take it serious? Did he really look at Suge Knight as a threat?
Yeah, Suge Knight had a team. Suge Knight had a lot of dudes that were serious behind him, and he had the money and the opportunities to do a whole lot of shit. Yeah, you had to see him as a threat. You know, Suge was not to be played with. It wasn't like that, he didn't have the people around him to do whatever he wanted to be done. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we seen him as a threat. But wasn't nobody scared of him. You understand? Wasn't nobody, worried about him. We seen Suge at the Super Bowl in Louisiana. He didn't do nothing. He didn't say nothing. Not Tupac, Snoop was on stage saying, fuck you, Suge, because I guess he was with Master P then or whatever. You know what I mean? Cussing Suge Knight out. And that's the night that we was with, we were chilling with Mariah Carey and her family and her people. He was right there, walked past us, didn't say nothing, didn't do nothing.
Go more into detail about that, man. You said Snoop said "fuck you" to Suge.
It was a some kind of performance that he was doing, and we were at this club and everything like that. Suge was coming in with his entourage, and Snoop just started cussing him while he was on stage.
And what did Suge Knight do?
What he gonna do? That's Master P time. Act accordingly, bro. You come on. You ain't in the bayou doing none of that old crazy shit. And think you gonna get up out of there? Nah. He was good. You know what I mean? And Snoop had to know that he was good because he said it.
So Tupac, man, did Puffy and Biggie take what Tupac was saying serious, like they did with Suge? Like the stuff Tupac was saying on "Hit 'Em Up"? Did they take it serious?
I don't think Puff did. I don't think Puff took his word seriously at all. Because Puff used to mark him and say all kind of crazy shit when he wouldn't let Big say nothing. He would do it on mixtapes and all that. You know what I mean? He'll get on mixtapes and talk about Pac. But then when Big wanted to go at Pac, Big had to do it subliminally. You know what I'm saying? Like in that long kiss goodnight. You understand? When he talk about the writing that Pac had on his back. That's in the long kiss goodnight, brother. And then he talk about now you dead and all that shit like that. Who else that could be? He was using his art, transferring it to what he knew how to do in writing and talk about dude.
Speaking of Long Kiss Goodnight, man, after Tupac was killed, y'all went to LA some months later, and Biggie, he freestyled Long Kiss Goodnight on the radio. What was he thinking when he did that, man?
Well, it wasn't, we know that it wasn't a freestyle. We know it was a record. It was a bad choice. It was a very bad choice. Because people who could decipher what he was saying knew who he was talking about, especially people that were Pac fans. It's like, how the hell do you push this shit in somebody's face, man? You know what I'm saying? Pac just died 6 months later. You out there in the place where he was giving props to, and then you rap about shit that's on his back and him being dead. Bad choice.
The Hot 97 incident, man, when Biggie got on the radio with Funk Flex and he said that Tupac, Snoop, and Dogg Pound was shooting a music video in New York, and Snoop and Dogg Pound trailer ended up getting shot up. What exactly happened?
Well, what I know is that he got on the radio because everybody was talking about it, and he was like, he was saying like, "Yo, how y'all?" And I don't think he even mentioned Snoop name. I think he just moved Pac and the Dog Pound and all that was over there doing a video, somewhere around Red Hook, I think, or it was either, was it Red Hook? I'm not for sure, but he was asking Brooklyn how they was gonna let that happen. How you gonna let them come disrespect, New York like that and everything. And then their van got shot up. But according to C's, Snoop didn't talk to him about that. Snoop talked to him about what? Tupac.
So that is true. Biggie did get on the radio and make them comments. Why haven't the audio leaked that came out after all these years, man? What happened to the audio, yo?
What do you mean audio came out? It did come out. We heard it. People heard it. Why haven't they replayed it? Why you can't find it? Because they probably got rid of it. Puff had so much power, it was crazy, bro. Puff got Wendy Williams off the radio in one conversation. He said, if that bitch is still on the radio when I come back to New York, ain't none of the people I deal with, ain't none of the people I do business with gonna fuck with y'all. Wendy Williams had packed her bag and was in Philly the next day. I didn't know he had that kind of power, but he did.